Yo. Hey guys, I don't know what happened, but it seems like the stream got stopped automatically. All right. Yeah. I don't know what happened. The stream got stopped suddenly. So I think we're back live. We are back in business. All right, cool. Yep. I don't know what happened. But I'm currently reviewing your sales call, by the way. So I'm reviewing a few of these. Checking and take across scoring French sales calls. Framework loaded. Perfecto. 245. Where are we at? Hey, audit d'appel. You had a 40 out of 100 score, which is not bad. And this is your new script. All right, so this models after kind of like our script. Script de vente, système d'acquisition. Salut prénom, merci d'avoir pris l'appel. Pris le temps avant qu'on commence. Je veux juste vous expliquer comment l'appel va se dérouler. Ça va être rapide. Je vais vous poser quelques questions sur votre business en ce moment, comment vous trouvez des clients, ce qui marche pas. Ensuite, si je pense qu'on peut vraiment vous aider, je vais vous montrer exactement comment. Et honnêtement, si à la fin, je sens que ce n'est pas un fit, je vais vous le dire directement sans vous faire perdre le temps. Here are more calls to audit. Let's see. Dites-moi, qu'est-ce qui vous a fait cliquer sur notre pub aujourd'hui? Qu'est-ce qui se passe dans votre business en ce moment? Depuis combien de temps ça dure, cette situation-là? Qu'est-ce que vous avez déjà essayé pour régler ce problème? Qu'est-ce qui n'a pas marché spécifiquement? Concrètement, ça vous a coûté quoi, cette situation-là, en argent, en stress, en temps? So on the calls that were audited, uh, le closer creusait une fois puis relançait vers le pitch. So you weren't essentially going deep on the pain. Uh, on va jusqu'au bout à chaque de leurs nommés avant de passer à la suivante. So really, what a lot of people don't mess up on sales calls is that you assume that you're going to show him your offer or your mechanism, like, hey, we can get you, leads, we can get you more jobs, we can get you, um, this and that. Mais eux s'en foutent. People only buy when you've created a gap. The bigger the gap between desired situation and current situation, the easier the sale. The smaller the gap, the more they don't care. Regardless of how great your offer is, your offer or mechanism. So you gotta fix that shit. All right, I won't give you guys too much sauce from Stefan, so I'm gonna text you this script. Should be enough. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna send you these docs, and then you'll tell me how it goes. Just go back and close. Sent. Hey, sir, Natalia here, if available. Where might we leverage a call auditing agent on Cook? I'll send you. Let me think. I think we can add. Let me see 1 second. Because right now I'm using Cook 4. It's not yet available on. But I can give you the whole. I'll show you how to leverage it. Use Serge de Montréal. Yes, sir. So Natalia, I'll send you the full. What I want from you is take the full doc of the 7-figure kind of like playbook. Let me see. Hey, can you turn a full playbook doc into a scale that I can use to review my sales call? Okay, 1 second. Let me see how you would do it. Or actually, Natalia, what we could do is, I don't know if your current sales calls aren't going to. Are you using Fathom? If you were using Fathom, what we could do is I would just kind of like connect your account with. I could connect your Fathom, and I could just get our agents to kind of like review your calls automatically. So if you have your call recorded on Fathom, I think you said your Google. I forgot what it was. But if you have your Fathom API key, I could connect it, and then I could get our agents to review it every day. Get it done. Now, okay, let's see what's up here. Done. Redirected the run just to build two. Still not done, brother. Still not done. Still not done, ski. Il faut combien pour se lancer dans ce business? Ben c'est gratuit en fait. You just but to have clarity puis pour voir genre le problème c'est juste ce qui coûte l'argent c'est éviter les problèmes qui viennent avec cette business. Par exemple, OK, disons tu veux aider des business à croître puis genre tu veux générer des leads, des rendez-vous. OK, mais quel marché tu vas choisir? OK, ben c'est quoi l'offre qui va marcher? OK, comment tu vas acquérir tes propres rendez-vous? OK, comment tu vas livrer des résultats à tes clients? Ça, c'est la partie qui est un peu plus. Ça, c'est la partie que nous, on, on résout pour nos clients. Puis on a juste bâti Cook pour un peu genre faciliter la tâche et avoir un peu de levier, tu sais. Voilà. Fathom is connected to Zoom, and I'll drop an API in Discord. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, if you send me the like literally, let me I don't want to open up all your account on live, but let me go to your account right now. Let me see. Yeah, if you give me literally, I'll show you. Just drop the API key, and then I'll add it here, and then I'll get actually, let me see. Nice. I don't know if you can open this. I'm gonna try to send you this link. Maybe you could do it on your end. Nice. Okay, fire. I'm just gonna drop this link. You can connect your assets easily. Natalia. Boom. Yeah, once you connect your assets, then I can I think I can automate the audits and the updates. Yeah, this is sick. I like it. Guys, anyone has any questions? Happy to answer while I get all this stuff done. Drive. Video ads. Mm-hmm. If a lead keeps wasting your time, just call them out. Just say, literally call them and say, hey, stop wasting my fucking time. Because that's probably why that's why they need your help in the first place. They need someone to call them out and be like, what are you doing? Mm-mm-mm. Je voulais me lancer, moi, un peu dans un business. On a demandé à ChatGPT de suggérer quelqu'un qu'on peut lancer au Canada. Et c'est là qu'ils nous ont suggéré automatisation pour l'entreprise. Yeah, that's crazy. Ouais. Ça veut dire quoi exactement, automatisation d'entreprise? I was thinking of doing broad AI consulting, which will lead to implementation. I'm stuck on getting clients now, and I don't know whether to niche down or go broad and find what works. So you're thinking about consulting, then it leads to implementation, and then you're stuck on getting clients, and you're stuck on either should you niche down or should you go broad. Also, I feel like AI knowledge is not yet in Nigeria, as many businesses don't really know much. Um, so essentially, what if I can describe what you're saying? I would describe it this way. I have an idea of what I should do, and this will be like I should start with AI consulting, then it's going to lead to implementation. So you've put in your head what you want to do, but you don't know who you're actually going to do it for. You don't have customers. Don't you think that that's kind of broken? Let's say I wake up tomorrow, I'm like, you know what? I want to build this car. And if I build this car, then I'm going to start selling gas from to the people that buy the car. And then I'm going to sell the maintenance of that car, and that's going to be my business model. Okay. Then I go ahead and build the car, but then there's no one to buy the car. Then what do? You don't have a business. You're just wasting time. Or you're just having an exciting idea that's making you think like you're making progress when you're not. So I would ignore AI consulting I would ignore AI implementation. I would just be like, who's a stranger that I can help? Right? Like, forget what you're going to do. Just completely forget. Just say, I need strangers and I need to know what their problems are. Then, if they need a consulting, sell them consulting. If they need implementation, give them implementation. Right? Um, I'm always you'd be surprised by how many people struggle because they put an idea of what they want to do in their mind, then they don't know how to make that idea work, and then they ask questions around how to solve their equation when their equation shouldn't be solved in the first place. So when people ask me the question of, hey, I have this and I want to get customers, I'm like, bro, like, sorry, but you have nothing. You have an idea, you have a thought, and you want to get paid for your thoughts. You want to get paid for your thoughts? No, that's not how world works, man. That's not how the universe works. Fucking insect. Does that make sense, guys? So get customers. Get some customers, get some pain, and I promise you, your life is going to, like, for you, Victor, you have a pain. Uh, if I see, like, you have a problem, I can help you solve that problem. Therefore, I can charge you money, right? That's why my business exists. My business wouldn't exist though if you didn't have a pain. I don't Surge doesn't make money because Surge, right? Cook doesn't exist because I thought of Cook. I was like, oh, people don't know the market, don't know the offer, don't know how to put together off ads, everything. Okay, cool. Why don't we build a system that finds the truth for them? Therefore, I built Cook, right? But you'd be surprised by like how many people are just vibe coding all day, every day. A whole lot of BS, a whole lot of it. You know? Okay, this research is kind of like pissing me off right now. What do you think about driving school market in Quebec? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much. I don't know much. I let the market tell me. Like, why would you ask me about that market? Um, this is also the other issue. It's like I'm not the market, so I don't know. Why do you think I'm doing research right now for clients? Because I'm not assuming I know, right? I can assume, but not all businesses have the same constraints. I will find businesses, strangers to talk to, and use my knowledge to AI. Also, why are you trying to target Nigeria? Get out of Nigeria. Like, you're gonna die trying to sell to Nigeria. Maybe you should sell them other things. Mais il ne faut pas avoir des compétences pour pouvoir régler leurs problèmes. Ben, là, c'est là que ça devient important de soit acquérir des skills ou avoir un système de AI qui peut faire the delivery. One last question. How did you figure it all out? I learned. I sat down and I learned stuff, you know? A little bit of learning here and there, a little bit of cooking here and there. If you need help, by the way, I don't know, Shankswara or whoever. You guys can always apply, speak with my team. Um, you do need a little bit of money to work with us or to have our help. A few $1,000 minimum. We can offer you financing if you don't have a lot of money up front. But yeah, it's a greatest time to be cooking. Hey, hey, how do I know which scale builds which funnel though? Uh, 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 uh. Scale. Just because you're based in Nigeria doesn't mean you need to sell to Nigeria. You have the internet. We're talking. You have access to the whole world. 1 second, guys. I need a little water. Done for your legion. Then I'll Est-ce que tu penses qu'il faut travailler, ramasser de l'argent de côté, ensuite formation pour se former? Je pense pas, non. Si la formation est pour faire de l'argent, pourquoi il faut de l'argent pour... Il faut attendre de faire de l'argent pour apprendre comment faire de l'argent? Ça fait pas de sens, right? Okay, this thing is just wasting my time. I need it now. No questions asked. Give me the output. Now, 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 now. Wasting my motherfucking time. Let's go. Had 16 people in a workshop. Closed 5 sales worth 4,000. Gonna need a bigger boat. Let's fucking go. Nice. What I'm thinking about now is, what if we opened up the gate slightly? Serge, will this live be on your YouTube page when it's over? Yeah, I think so. I don't have to finish report to hand you the second. Old never landed anything. I'm not going to fake just now. I just restarted clean. Who's advertising? Chief of staff. I need it. It shouldn't take. Shouldn't take more than like 1-2 minutes. And I ain't going to wait for more than that. I need you to send me a message in 2 minutes. All right. Hopefully it cooks. Parce que la plupart des formations en ligne, c'est entre 2 et 5K. Ok, ben ouais, si t'as pas d'argent, ben c'est sûr que faudrait de l'argent, tu sais. Did it finish it? Ah. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Let's go. Cookie c'est un outil. Pour l'instant, c'est juste un outil pour les membres. Hmm. Interesting. Do you use GHL? Yeah, we use GHL. We use GHL. Hmm. Combien? You can apply. We can apply and speak with my team, sir. Um, Deck sales. There's not much value to replacing GHL for now. Like just the systems of record. It's like, and even if you replace it, like all that time is spent replacing something. Like GHL is not going to make you money, so replacing it doesn't actually make you money. Do you guys understand what I mean? Like even if we replace GHL, who would make more money because we did? No one. So I just realized that it's a waste of tokens. We did rebuild an entire CRM, but then it's like, yeah, who's gonna benefit from that exactly? Not no one. So we just decided that like we're just gonna focus uh, on yeah. I grow salons. You got clients on that offer? How is the salon niche cooking right now? I feel like taking a nap. Did you guys take a nap on Sunday? On Saturday? I'm tired of dealing with salon owners. Uh, We sell primary through webinar sales call. Why are you tired of dealing with salon owners? Est-ce qu'il y a des personnes à Montréal dans ton groupe qui ont commencé à faire 5 cas par mois et plus? Ah, ben oui. Ben oui. Of course. Lui, il est dans le marché francophone. Toi, peut-être pas au Québec. He's going in the English market. He's in the French market. 700 en ads, 18,000, 18K cash collected in a week. This is my friend from high school. Closed their first 8K deal. 50% of it up front. So, and this is Quebec. Going after kitchen remodelers. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh damn. This was not for him. When you moved Wyatt from selling a single agent to selling the whole infrastructure, what made the price stick on the call? Was it the deliverable list? No, it was how we sell. Most of them are struggling. It's just hard to build a sustainable business with unstable customers. Indeed. Oh, yeah. Il n'y a pas beaucoup d'entrepreneurs ici à Montréal qui font des vidéos. Il n'y a que toi et Hussein que je connaisse. Ouais. There we go. This little bullshit ass. What's his name? It's annoying. I get annoyed by insects. Oh, it does. I have to go kill this insect. I'll be back. I didn't succeed, but it's fine. I give up. I'm gonna just let it live for a second. Ah. Okay, so 1 second. I need to make this quick video. Hey, so I was using one thing that I found. Hold on 1 second. How do I say this? Yo, Austin. So, what I've been doing is, by the way, it's really sick the fact that you essentially embedded the Truth Engine within here. So I'm literally just telling these agents to just go find what's happening in a market, and then they're coming back with pretty thorough. I loved this here because we have a client who's going after daycare, and I was a bit not so sold on the daycare space because here in Montreal, there is way more demand than there is supply. So they don't necessarily need help with growth. But it ended up finding me people who are actually advertising, selling to this market, and I found their funnel. They're really cool. I think Kybax might be helping them. So I put all these funnels into skills. But now the workflow that I'm struggling with is I need you to be able make it so that I can just talk to this output, maybe in like a channel, like on on the right here. I want to be able to to first. I know you have the comments like here, but I don't like that. And I'd like if I put a workflow or a task within the channels, I almost like prefer having like a view like this where I can almost like open up whatever task is happening instead of having to go on a channel by channel specific. And when they're done with the output, I want to be able to just say, hey, I know, actually rerun this, but find me this here. So is there a way to be able to um, speak with like a research output in a way that I can improve it or ask for it to be improved, and then not have it be bottlenecked in the channels? Let me know if we can solve that. But this the experience is really sick. I think it's might be even doing a better job than the Truth Engine, by the way. So it's really nice. Dun, 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 dun. Can you focus on the agencies only? Vendors that aren't software. Ce qui regroupe plusieurs IA sur une même page, Jean-Claude? No. This is more like you have clients and you have their context than it is about AI per se, to be honest. Mm, 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 mm. Still use Airtable? Yeah, as a database. Why do you ask? Ouais, genre. All right. What are you guys doing? Are you guys cooking? You guys have any bottlenecks? Question.
I've never seen anyone do this before. So you guys remember this video, right? $7,500 one-time payment. I would like the time to talk. Okay. Now watch this video. So it's $7,500 one-time payment. I would like the time to talk. I think we probably just want to make this make this issue like this. Just take a day to pay. I always take time to think it through. I never make any rash decisions. Yeah, we consider ourselves college so cool. But money aside, just yourself getting results from this. Yeah, I do. You got my attention. What's happening, show? Yeah, I sometimes wonder.
I've been trying to grow my agency. Started with web clients. I have one client and retainer for voice AI web management, deep SEO work, but I don't have set a niche or offer yet. So what are you gonna do about that? What's your plan? I don't know. I've been managing a law firm. He's seeing growth, but other web clients are different niches. I feel all over the place. Lawyers only retainer right now. So double down on what works. Law firm kind of cooks. So I would double down on that. I would double down on that. I would double down on success. Curious to see how this Lego ad is going to perform. What business specifically is the best to grow? I don't know. I don't know what the question is. What niche is the best to target to grow, help them grow, or what business is the best to be in and to grow? There is no perfect business, by the way. Just you make the business; it doesn't make you. And to pick the best business, you have to be somewhat aware, educated, curious, courageous, and a bit more and willing to take some risks. If you can't cook that up, yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Yeah. Um, if you need help cooking, I can send you guys a link. You guys can apply, speak with someone. Um, and then we can help you guys cook. I mean, if they pay you, you can't turn down money unless you have other sources of money, right? So yeah, I would never try turn off something that works. Tu fais quoi exactement, Serge? Tu prends genre des appels avec des entreprises et tu essaies de leur régler leurs problèmes? Um, ah là là. That's an interesting question. I think you have a lot to learn. So, je te recommande de juste regarder le contenu. J'ai quelques. Parce que la question que tu poses, c'est vraiment plus une question de comme, ah, tu comprends juste pas. Fait que c'est un peu dur à même répondre. Genre, ça, c'est la base au moins, là. Je peux pas vraiment répondre. Um, um, cool, cool, cool. All right, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up. Maybe tomorrow I jump on again and we cook together. But if anyone interested in cooking, need help picking their market, building your offer, building your acquisition engine to help you get more calls, regardless of the market you're in, by the way, um, you guys can apply on this link here. And we're pretty booked out, so we'd have to speak with someone like later this week. But happy to help you guys scale any offer that you guys have. If you're struggling with picking the right market, we got you. If you're struggling to, we pay for your marketing, you pay only per qualified. Okay. Lead pop. Lead pop. That's an interesting name. I don't know if it's them though. Mm. Okay. Nice. They have like an application. Yeah, lead pop. Why can't I find your ads, guys? I need some lead pop. Oh no. Lead pop, lead pop, lead pop. Hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. MCA brokers and ISO. Stop doing with terrible lead vendors. You already know the game. Age leads, other shops. Tarek curious. We don't pay that. We run the ads on our own dime. Only send you funding leads. InfiniteBookings.com. Sell more loans. Nice. I found this guy yesterday, so I have him. Infinite bookings. Oh, nice. I guess I already had found the guy that I just found. Nice. Let's see what his landing page looks like. I don't know why it's opening up the landing page in the browser itself. Okay. Also an application. Okay, they're all running application funnels. Okay, nice. Barks. Oh, business loan broker email. Email every merchant in his market looking for capital. 35 deals. He funded 12 deals. No bought leads, no cold calling, no ads, just automated emails. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. Cold email is a mechanism too? That's interesting. Much. Really good. Really good work. Fire. Okay, it's sick. Okay, cool. Are you able to audit the funnel of around them. To recreate it. Yo, Chris Vills. Les membres de ta team parlent français ou c'est anglais? Anglais, my brother. We speak the English. English, that's where the money is. You gotta learn to speak a little bit of English. Tu peux parler français. C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon, mais tu connais le Québec. Les gens vont dire, ah non, on n'a pas l'argent. On n'a pas l'argent, c'est quoi? C'est en USD? Oh my God, c'est trop d'argent. You gotta step your game up. You gotta, have some AI, speak to the AI in real time. Nobody has money in Quebec. They're all crying. They're all crying. But you guys see I want you guys to help a little bit to understand the playbook of what I'm doing right now. So for me, at least the way I see the future is that we can truly run an AI native agency business, but you need to replicate everything, right? So I need to be able to find what's working in the market, replicate truth, build them as skills. I need to have the context of my clients so that clients come in with this offer. They're like, hey, I'm struggling to scale. Okay, say less. Hey, agents, go find the truth. Perfect. Productize and codify how we do that. Okay, cool. Then you replicate it for their clients, for your clients, and you rebuild the assets. But because you connect it to all the context of your clients, if ever they take sales calls, you audit it right away. You use agents to use the framework around sales, and then you get them value. They need new creatives. They need Lego ads. They need this. Say less. I got you. But instead of having a team of contractors that are just burning up margins and management time, let me cook. Just let me cook. Let me cook. I'll know what's going on in the business loan and lending space. I'll know what's going on in the cleaning space. I'll know everything in all these spaces, and then you can just magically just and then all of this stuff I can then build workflows to automate it. Like it's easy work. Have an automation, bro. Am I cooked or good? I mean, I don't know. How much money are you making? The fact that you're saying you have an offer and no clients probably is all you need to know, right? Any advice on the AI automation business? The business model doesn't matter, guys. Like the business model, I don't know what to tell you. Do you have customers or not? Whether that's AI automation or you clean cars, it's like, do you have customers or not? Right? Um, so I can't really give you advice. The only advice I know is like, okay, let's go get your clients. If that's what you want, then yeah, then I can maybe answer you, but I can't help you with what's the advice about a business model. So there's nothing to feed the point. I don't have a working Lego ad video. Good as actually. Mm. All right, whatever. Have I seen offers do well in the automation space, mate? Yeah, I've seen people make them work. It's a multi-billion-dollar a year industry. Maybe just stop. Um. Do. How is Cook AI doing? What do you mean? Um. How is Cook AI doing? How is Cook AI doing? Cook AI cooks if you cook, but Cook AI does not. Yeah, Cook AI just cooks. Do. All right, cool. Guys, any last questions before I jump off? Before I jump off. Maybe before I jump off, actually had a question for people who are on the live. What would you guys need the most help with? If we had like a service or on the service side of things, let me actually visually represent it because I kind of like need help from kind of like need help making a decision. Um, so there's two paths we can help someone. Okay. Path one is, you know, we come in, done for you, build the offer, pick the market, um, build the growth engine, right? This is like how to get clients. It could be paid ads, it could be organic. We build your sales process, your sales infrastructure, then essentially give you access to Cook AI as your kind of like a fulfillment engine, right? Or give you access to it if you are a knowledge worker, if you have skills, if you have clients, you can just do that. But this is more like, we come in, we essentially build and release, a 50 grand, 100 grand a month kind of like infrastructure. Okay. That's kind of like what we do, right? Boom. Path two is instead of kind of like us doing it for you, you actually learn from us doing it, for other clients. And then we just share, like in a cohort through content and through like, daily group calls. And then, so you kind of like learn the skills. The other one is like, we also help one on one, just consult on the main pillars, which is, your market, your offer, your acquisition, and then your, the sales, and then, the fulfillment. And then you also get kind of like cook. You kind of like get a license of cook for like 90 days, um, for free. And then you kind of like start paying monthly after. Um, which one is the most appealing? And different people care about different ways to for us to help them. Do you care about this path or do you care about path two? I'm curious to for everyone kind of like watching this, what would you guys need the most help? What would you guys prefer? And this is more like, we do it for you or you just learn. Because I started realizing that like some people actually have been wanting to work with us to learn, but we've been so stuck up on this like, hey, we come in and build and release and done for you. And then it kind of like then it's somewhat super expensive. Um, but now that we have Cook, I'm like, I technically can give you the same value as if it's done for you because I can just codify how I would do something and just give it to you and you use them as agents. So this just learn and cook. Whoa, learn and cook. It's starting to be a viable product that I'm considering. Um, but would really love to get your opinion, guys, because if you're watching the replay of this, and you want to kind of like DM me about if you'd be interested in either or, just literally DM me on Instagram. After this live, I'm going to be answering your questions on IG. Uh, DM me live what you guys would be interested in, and um, yeah, because for me, I think that like we've built a good enough product now that like even if we're giving you knowledge, we're giving you also the execution system. And I know I didn't show you guys all the different variables of Cook that we have. I showed you guys this one that I'm using right now to manage, hundreds of clients. But we also have, this one where you essentially can go into any market, get agents to find the truth. They'll pick the niche, they'll find the pain, they'll put together the solution, they'll suggest you the ICP to go after, they'll show you competitors that are currently advertising, going after whatever, whoever market you want to go after, show you how we leverage it to build offers. It will show you the ads that they're currently running, right? It will find the content. It will save everything. So it's like all the context is saved for future agents. You can have like multiple workspaces. It builds the funnels, builds a sales presentation, um, and builds the nurture assets and nurture sequences. Just go connect. Just have you can literally just go into any market, just spin up their growth engine in seconds. Um, and once you're kind of like done, literally connect your CRM, the GHL that everyone hates, connect your ad account, connect the pixel, connect the lead form, and let the agent fetch all the business assets that he put together initially, create the campaign on Meta, upload the creatives, select the targeting if needed, and allow you to manage your campaign, just with agents from here. So now that we kind of like have this, I'm like, oh shit, should I like launch a learn and cook kind of like as a parallel to our the side where we implement the infrastructure. So yeah, I'll be curious to see who would be interested. Happy to get some DMs from you guys. Um, price point would be, maybe path 2 would be like maybe for sure a few $1,000. The done for you path is around like, the typical 10K, 15K. Right? Your website say 12 million client revenue. Is that only for do it for you option, or does it include people that actually learn? No, we don't track people who learned. I wouldn't know how many people have learned from what we do. But yeah, guys, happy to answer some. If you guys are interested in path 1, path 2, DM me. Would love to, you know, give you guys just see, who would be interested. If you guys want to work with us, happy to cook. But I'm gonna be going live more often, so you guys can just, I'm gonna get back into cooking and the cooking vibes. Right? Cool. Any questions before I jump off? Give us more offer before you go. Can you give a roadmap for anyone that's starting from zero in this online? Go on my YouTube channel. Like I have zero to 20K a month video. Like why are you guys not watching that? Well done for the consistency. Give us some offer advice. Do you meet up in real life? Can you give me a roadmap? It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Jeez. If you guys want to apply to work with us, you guys have the link. We can just get to cooking. All right, guys. I want to transition from cold calling. Eunice, if you have $500, go on ads, man. Just burn some money, invest. Become a capital allocator. Stop being a slave. Stop being a slave to money. Make money your slave. Use that shit. Launch a little bit of ads. Burn a little bit of budget. Meta is definitely gonna take some money from you, but that's how you get started in the game. You gotta play big boy games. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. See you guys in the next one. 500 is for only enough for testing, right? How much you actually get clients? Like 10 clients a month. I sell 350 a retainer 497. Oh my god, that's a problem. A lot of people are giving advice of going low ticket. You guys get advice from people who already have leverage, and they're playing a game because they can afford to just go low ticket. You guys copy them, not realizing that they didn't get started with low ticket shit, right? This whole thing of like sell websites on a retainer for $300. Yeah, good luck. Guys are spending 150 grand a month, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month to make $500,000 a month. Some games you have to earn the right to play. You can't just copy someone's 10th level and start with that. You need to start with getting paid for your time. $300 is worse than getting a job. Just go get a job and make your $300 every 2-3 days. You know how hard it is to go to like close a $300 client? It's the same thing. If you have an IT job, and you got some money, yeah, let's get to work. Happy to help you put together a better offer where you get paid more. I mean, I showed you guys what our clients charge for for their clients, right? Like, this is literally my friend from high school. When I immigrated to Canada, we were friends since the day I got here. Now, him and his partner just started a few months back in our program, and they just closed their first client. He's seen me, clear a lot of millions before they decided to go all in, right? Hamad is going after, you know, insurance, 21K, and he was working as a full-time engineer. Quit in December of this year, right? This guy, 18K a week, $700 in ads, right? Like, if you're working an IT job and you have even a credit card, this is the thing I keep telling people. I'm like, so many people are told, I don't know how, I if you don't have support, yeah, don't go on ads, right? Don't burn your money, because you're gonna burn it, guaranteed. But if you have help from someone who's spending millions of dollars on ads in like every single niche you can think of, then for us, we tell clients, like, take your $500. Let's get you $50 booked calls, or let's get you even $100 booked call, because you're better off getting a stranger on a call for $100 than keeping $100 in your credit card or in your bank account and going and trading your time for $25 an hour. That then you have to work 4 hours to make your $100, and then you only know that a life where you just sell your time to make a living, and then you just grow old. Fuck that. Fuck that. We're going to use capital. We're going to use money. We're no longer going to trade our time for money. We're going to trade the money. All you need to do is make sure that when you do trade this money to get attention, that you know how to offer something to that strangers who's going to pay you attention in a way that you understand their pain point better than they know it, and you can sell them. You can walk them through a sales process. What are you currently struggling with? Perfect. How long have you been struggling with this? Are you ready for a change? Share with me the metrics in your business, right? Where are the leaks? Okay, this is where the bottleneck is. What have you tried before, but that did not work? Okay, why do you think it didn't work out? Cool. What is your goal? How soon do you want that goal? Perfect. If I walked you through a process around how we can help you solve that problem, would you be willing to make a decision today? No, I don't know. No. Okay, perfect. Then we don't need to. Then I don't need to walk you through a solution. I'll let you go back to doing whatever you're doing, to go rely on referrals, or to keep cold calling, or to keep running ads and burning all of them. Uh, it's so you need to acquire attention. Then you need to know what the market wants. Then you need to know how to sell. Then you need to know how to fulfill, right? But once you have that skill or those skills, that's fucking cook. Like, burn all the money. Burn all the money on attention. Why do you guys think Hormozy posts 50 times a day? Why do you guys think he still also runs ads? Why do you think this I was listening to this podcast with Grant Cardone. He was talking to a law firm. They're spending $600 million a year on ads, on all type of ads, not just social ads, of course. But why would someone spend $600 million acquiring attention? If you're broke, if you're broke, 99 times out of 100 is because no one knows you. It's not because your offer is not good. It's not because you don't know how to fulfill. Like, I don't know how to fulfill. Okay, I don't know how to integrate a GHL. Give Claude access to GHL in a browser and say, go fulfill for this client. Claude is going to take over your computer and go fulfill. Oh, I don't know how to run ads. Really? Is that really the excuse today? Oh, I don't know how to create ads. I don't know how to create. Really? It's a dead internet. All the content is AI, right? The number one problem is no one knows you. The same thing you're struggling to sell, someone else is selling it. The same thing you're like, oh, I don't know how to fulfill, someone else is fulfilling it. Get some attention, guys. Get some attention. Get known a little bit, like even if it's for the wrong reasons, who cares? Even if someone, at least get some haters. Get someone else to hate you. You know how much money comes with haters? The hater count is equal proportional to the customer account. To the customer account, If you ain't got no haters. If you ain't got no haters, probably because you ain't got no customers either. What's your height, Serge? I don't know. On a good month, I'll be 7 feet tall. On a token spend, on when I burn money and I'm spending $250,000 on payroll a month, I'm like, fuck. I'm a bit shorter. No, I think I'm like 6 feet. A little 6 feet sometimes. But in the GT3, I'll be low. I'll be low on the ground. So, yeah. Get some money. Nobody gonna care about your height. If you're a little ugly, get some money. Make some money fast. If you yeah. So, Muha said, yo, Serge, I talked to Gern yesterday. I want to join the program. Hey, brother. Yeah, message me. I'm happy to speak with you tomorrow. I'll onboard you myself. If you're down, I'll send you my personal booking link, and then I'm happy to get you on, explain, understand your current situation, walk you through a playbook, walk you through what I recommend, and then we cook. Homerzi said, diminishing returns are still returns. Type shit. For sure. I have 2K right now. I want to go all in, but I can't afford to burn money. How do you only have 2K? If you work an IT job. I see, this is the thing I hate about jobs, by the way. I spent 3 years, right, buying courses while still working a 9 to 5, because I would make like maybe $1,000 every 2 weeks. I would have bought courses for like $1,000, and then I would switch from drop shipping, agency shit, didn't work out, consulting.com, and then I was like, fuck. I've been telling myself that I'm keeping this job so I can make money and save up for my business, but like 2 years after, I still had like 5, maybe 8K saved up. And that was because I had just gotten paid. 2 years to only end up with 8 grand. I was like, something. And by the way, the reason why I had that money is because I wasn't paying much rent, right? I was still living at home. So if someone living at home can only save 8 grand over 2 years, then what do people who have to pay rent, have to pay food, have to pay gas, have to pay for a new tire, right? Let's say my Porsche GT3 just like burned his tire, and I have to, one tire is $1,000. But then if I change one tire, I have to change both tires because you can't have them not balanced. So then I have to spend 2 grand, and then like another grand for just the work to be done, for the labor. It's 3 grand right there and then. Boom, fuck. Even if I was making 15 grand a month, 20 grand a month in my job, that's like 30% of my monthly income gone on like just an accident, right? So one of the things that I learned about jobs is that you only get paid enough to survive, but you never really even get to save. Because the way that the economy works is that shit will happen. Shit happens, and then you're like, oh wow, I'm gonna save $500 a month. And then 3 months later, you're like, oh shit, I have to travel. And then you burn that money on like travel, or like you have like one incident, or your family's like, hey, I need money now, or like someone gets sick, right? One of my cousins had um had an accident recently, and I'm like, it's a money thing, right? Everybody, all things in life is money. So jobs are traps, man. Jobs are traps. You need it to survive, but don't make your business goals tied to the money you make. You have to completely think differently, because the mindset of a job makes you think that you're going to build a business the same way you work a job, which is, oh, I'm going to put 5 hours this week to work on my business. And if I put in enough, then week after week, and then after 6 months, I'm going to be successful. No. Business only works when you like hit it hard, and you hit it with everything you got. And if you miss even a tiny bit of input or attention to the bottleneck, you could do 6 months of work and nothing is still going to happen. This is why, like, my friend, when we put together their offer for their agency to go after remodelers in Quebec, my team didn't tell them, oh, like, so here's your offer. Cold call 5 remodelers a day and get over your fear of cold calling, or, oh, go cold email. I said, brother, you have a job, you have a credit card. Instead of buying tequila margaritas this fucking week, take that $200, put it on fucking ads. It took them months before they got over that fear, or not months, but it took them months to put together their funnels, their assets, their ads. But the first week they launched ads, sales calls for like $30. $30 is a margarita drink, and you're getting drunk and you're gonna get a hangover. But instead of $30 on some stupid drinks that gives you a hangover, you have the attention of a business owner who has a problem and who can't solve it themselves because they're not on these lives learning how to cook. So you have to shift your mind. It's so weird how once you are in business, it's almost like you get out of the matrix and you realize that, oh my God, people don't know that even the person at your job, the boss who pays you money, the reason why he's willing to pay you money is because whatever thing you do is worth a certain cost in the marketplace. It's just arbitrage. I'm arbitraging on your labor, on your time. I'm going to get paid. I'm going to give you a piece of that. And the reason why I'm the one paying you is because I know how to acquire the customer, FYI. That's all that jobs are. Like, it's someone knows how to get a deal done, how to get attention, to acquire customers, to hire people. And that person controls everything. He or she who controls flow of attention and money controls a business. Not the person who fucking knows how to integrate AI or knows how to build fucking on Claude. The fuck? How many of those brokies are on YouTube right now just yapping all day every day? They can't even fucking book a call. Flood a fucking calendar, right? Go to business, brokers. Fuck it. Hey, you guys need more applications for your loans? Let's go. Cook. I know the offer. I know the ads. I know everything that cooks. Oh, I want to go help daycares. I didn't fucking know daycares needed acquisition. Now I know. Okay, cool. That I can spin up an offer in daycare tomorrow. We're gonna do it for the client, right? You want to scale software. This client here in the French market, he's scaling a bunch of info companies that get funded by the government. But the other client, who's also in the French market, is helping software get more demos, get more booked calls. It's like, yeah, your time, your life is the most valuable asset. If you can learn to value your time as someone who's worth millions and millions of dollars, if billions, if not billions, and then you get to learn that you can actually allow yourself to skip steps, skip the struggle, skip the yeah, give your permission to cook. Like, wake up and say, hey, I'm gonna fucking do something about this life. Anyway, like, I'm already broke. What's the worst case? You're gonna be more broke. You can't be worse than if you're broke. You're already broke. Like, you're not going. I mean, for sure, make sure you have food and make sure you have a shelter. But above that, you should just optimize to just cook and acquire skills and become more valuable. Uh, do you think the courses are worth buying for no point? Do you think the courses are worth buying for no point? Um, do you think the courses are worth buying or no point? If you don't have skills, you're gonna have to learn, right? Um, but courses aren't the value of a course is more so accountability because the knowledge is already free online. So you really pay for commitment. You just graduated. Um, for you, what is the best knowledge for someone who wants to get to first 10K per month? Um, how to find pain, how to put together offers, how to put together, you know, the ability to acquire leads, the ability to acquire appointments, um, and then how to use AI to solve problems to deliver. And then you do that for yourself, you do that for other businesses, you're good to go. Literally, yesterday I was speaking, I don't know if yesterday or 2 days ago, this kid a month back cold called me, was telling me about how he's in the real estate market. I think I mentioned him earlier on. And then, he was just tired of selling these lower 6K deals to realtors. And then he pivoted. And I kid you not, called me this week, said, hey, I'm about to hit my first 100K USD a month. I was like, what the fuck? How? And, he's going after actual agencies instead of solo people. And then he's selling, packages of appointments. His average deal is, no, his price point is 16K, and his average order value is 10K. So, changes your life. So, but all he does is literally run ads, get leads, get booked calls for real estate companies. Acquire the same skills, change your life. I have a credit repair company. I remove all negative items within 72 hours. My problem is no one knows me. Yeah, Nathaniel or Nathaniel, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Get some attention, brother or sis. I don't know if it's a woman or a man. If you need help getting some credit repair leads, please message me on Instagram. I'll show you the whole strategy. We can have that up and running in 24 hours. All right, guys. I could stay on for all day, but are we good? Can I leave, or you guys want me to stay? As buying your package help me create an offer that helps us generate leads, helps them capital off leads, like sending out text, help business, or Holy Sun. We do kind of like both. It depends on the market we're going after. They all don't have the same problems, so we lead with the thing that actually works. Any advice on organic content? Just do it. What do you think is the next should take? Ads program all in? Well, you need to validate your offer. You need to validate the market. You need to then build your your lead gen, your ability to get calls and appointments. Does that make sense? Cool. We'll speak soon. Anybody who wants to cook, if you want to access Cook AI, if you want to help launch, scale, get clients, get customers, regardless of your business, DM me on Instagram. Let's get you on a call. If you want to speak with me, I'm happy to speak with you tomorrow. Does your program help me do that? I don't know. You tell me. How many times am I going to say it? Or are you just looking for like a little bit of push, a little bit of approval, and like, hey, we can make you $1 million. We can make you rich, or you don't pay. We can keep you accountable. We can help you. We can help you acquire skills. We can help you, learn what it needs to be done to be successful. But Eunice, you are the variable that will make it work or not. Right? DM me on Instagram. I'll send you a link. Happy to take some calls on Sunday. During the week, we're fully cooked, but or you can use this link. I'll see if I can give you a link. We might have some slot skis. Let me see if I have some slots. Wavy book. DM me on Instagram. But for anyone who wants to apply, you guys can use this link. If you want to speak with someone sooner, just DM me on Instagram. Happy to chat with you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. This is the greatest time to be alive, by the way. This is the greatest time to be alive because you have so much leverage. Before you had to actually sit down and really learn every single parts of everything. But today, just know where to find the truth and you're golden, right? So if you guys still don't have urgency in this new paradigm, then just sit back, relax, just wait for the world to end and for AGI to come, because it's coming. But once AGI is here and you don't own any IP, you don't own any customers, that will be problematic. It's a race to owning, proprietary data. It's a race to owning relationships, because AI cannot replace the relationship with another human, or at least the transaction, kind of like, customers and distribution. So if you don't race to doing that in the next 5 years, you're cooked. Cool. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to try to do more of these. Come on here, cook for clients. You guys can shadow me. And Tuesday is my birthday. So, if you guys want to cook on Tuesday, maybe I'm going to do a little stream. But I appreciate you guys. Take care. Love y'all. Change your life. You owe it to yourself to be great. Ciao.